In a digital realm where the shadows play, I find the power that lights up the way. With the flick of a switch, I rise above. In this God mode life, I'm feeling the love. I'm impenetrable, unstoppable. In this game of life, I'm untouchable. With every challenge I stand tall. In God mode, I can conquer it all. No limits, no fears, just the thrill of the chase. I'm running through the night in a cosmic race. With every heartbeat, I'm breaking the mold. In this realm of dreams, I'm brave and bold. I'm impenetrable, unstoppable. In this game of life, I'm untouchable. With every challenge I stand tall. In God mode. 1 and 2 says, Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and deep darkness the people, but the Lord will arise over you, and his glory will be seen upon you. I remember when I was going through it, God showed up and helped me power through it. So I tell my story through my musical gifts, praying and hoping my words will give you a spiritual lift. God gets all the glory. Don't give up, don't give up. I won't give up. Gonna keep my head up. Don't give up, don't give up. I won't give up. The Bible says in Isaiah 40:29, he gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Remember, it's your time to shine. I won't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up. I won't give up. Gonna keep my head up. Don't give up, don't give up. I won't give up. Don't give up.
The storm feels endless, no end in sight. Every step forward feels like a fight, but whispers of hope, they call my name. Through the struggle, it's not the same. God has a plan, don't let go. When the winds howl, when the doubts grow, your breakthrough is coming. Hold on tight. Through the darkest storm, there's always light. The rain may pour, but seeds will bloom. Through the clouds, you'll see the room.
I didn't do it.
Days, they're on their way.
Okay, everybody. Sorry about the technical glitch. But it's okay because we got a powerful message for y'all today. So, the theme for today is Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain. As long as you get faith. But y'all, I want to introduce, first I want to say congratulations to the Grinch, also known as my brother Corey. He just went from deacon to over the deacon board. Congratulations. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of my sis Natalie. She knows why. She's going to beat me up later. But I love y'all. But you all, guess what? I got a principal in the house. And she is from what we call G-Woo, from God With Us. And hello, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. But you all, she has an amazing and powerful testimony. Before she even say anything, this is what God has told me. Her name is Tamara Ellis, you all. She is the principal of Simeon, but this is what God told me about Tamara, and she don't even know. God said, don't let the quietness fool you. This is a praying woman. This is a woman of great faith. She is strong. She is determined to set her goals. When God tells her to do something, she's going to do it. When God gives it and puts it in her, she's going to hold on to it and hold tight. She is trustworthy. Y'all, she is a friend other than your friend. She like your sister. But don't get it twisted. You can't, oh, y'all still can't hear me? You know what? We will be right back. We're going to keep going. We're going to be right back. We're just going to be a little longer today. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned.
I wrote a letter to heaven, sealed it with my tears, asked the Lord to give it wings and send it past the years. I tell him all I'm feeling, the hurt I can't explain, but I know he collects each sorrow like the falling rain. And Psalm 56:8 says, you have kept count of my tossings, put my tears in your bottle. This is a letter to heaven, carried on in prayer. Though I can't see tomorrow, I know God's already there. Every word soaked in faith, every line filled with love. I'm sending it up on the wings of a dove. And Romans 8:26 says, the Spirit himself intercedes for us. A letter to heaven, from my heart to above. I asked him to hold you closely in a land of no more pain, where streets are gold and angels sing and joy forever reigns. And Revelation 21:4 says, he will wipe away every tear. I miss you more than words can say, but I will trust his plan, because one day I'll be home with you, held in Jesus' hands. This is my letter to heaven, carried on in prayer. Though I can't see tomorrow, I know God's already there. Every word soaked in faith, every line filled with love. I'm sending it up on the wings of a dove. A letter to heaven, from my heart to above. Like John 14:2-3 says, in my Father's house are many rooms. You're waiting there for me. Until that day, I will walk by faith and not by what I see. I'll keep on writing, keep on praying, trusting His grace until we meet in heaven's arms, in that holy place. This is my letter to heaven, written through the pain, but sealed in hope and signed in Jesus' name. Every tear, every word, He's heard it all above. He's reading my letter and sending it back with love. It's your girl, the real Amani. Y'all be blessed.
Okay, y'all, we back. Sorry for the technical delay. Y'all know every time we have a good show going on, something always happens. So I'm gonna say this again. This young woman of God right here. Good evening. Hey, everybody. I love how when God says somebody from David about the good heart, the one that's willing to fight. This is how she fight her battles, you all. She don't do this no more. She'll do this. And she is chosen, and she like a nurse, always checking on you, making sure you good. And when you check, I'm okay, just as long as you okay. Known to some and not to others, you all, this is the principal of Simeon, also what I call an amazing woman of God, a mentor, you all. And she has an amazing and powerful testimony. Ladies and gentlemen, soon to be Dr. Samira Ellis. Speak it into existence, ma'am. Speak it into existence. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you because it's been a long. I was scared to ask you at first, but God said it's time. Ask her because I want to shine the light on you because you are such a humble individual. Every time it's, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Regina. You know, you be, hey, how you doing in church? And I'm like, I need to hear her testimony because Bishop used to always say you wrote it down that you were going to be principal.
Well, yeah, it was years ago.
Okay, so let's get started. Let's hear your testimony.
Well, first, I like to thank you for this opportunity, Latrice.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I, again, thank God for the opportunity to allow me to make it here safely as I'm leaving work.
Amen. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. The day was over with. It was a great day today, so I appreciate it. And I appreciate this opportunity. And some people know my testimony. Some people don't know it. I don't run around talking about it all the time. I kind of like keep things to myself and I say it when it needs to be said. And it's apparent that God put it on you to bring it to me right now. Because you know, I've been hiding from you forever.
I know you've been
so ever since you started the show, I've been like moving in my own little way. But because you asked and I believe in what you're doing for the people, I decided to come on. So again, thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Yeah. So Tamara, let's start. I want to start from the beginning. You all, we're going to be a little longer today because y'all need to hear this. The first question, I'm going to start with the first question, and I want you to tell me how you started. First, what made you decide to give your life to God? What made you be like, you know what, I'm not in this world no more. I want to be all about Jesus.
Well, I have a lot of ups and downs in my life. I am a cancer survivor. So many don't know that, but I guess now a lot of people will know. And that's when I really had to really step back and look at things. I was raised in the church my entire life. My mom's been at the church forever. So that means you don't have a choice whether you go or not. You go because she said get up and go.
Hello.
So that's what it's been. But for my own testimony, I really had to step back and look at some things. I'm divorced. So that was another thing that kind of stumped my life. I became a single parent to 3 of the most wonderful children in the world. And then I had 2 more. And so it gave me a total of 5. But we made it work. We made it do what we do. And I knew I couldn't do it by myself. So I had to call on somebody. And who else better to call on?
God.
Exactly. So that's what took me down the line I'm in now. And of course, when we moved churches, Bishop gave me a call. And again, I didn't want to commit, but again, if somebody trusts you, you have to trust yourself. And so for Bishop to trust me in the jobs and the duties he's asked me to oversee, I had to go with it.
Okay.
And I feel like when you go where you're supposed to go, and come when you call, then you get nothing but great rewards. And that's how this has been.
Okay. So you are a stereotype breaker. I know I am. I know a lot of people are, because this is the thing. Some people are probably going through that process and they need to learn this process. It will not be no problems changed through whatever, bro. But give me one example of a stereotype you broke.
Well, first of all, I was born to a teenage mom. My mom was 16 years old when she had me.
She don't look it.
Yeah, my mom was 16 when she had me, and we were products of the projects, the Ida B. Wells Housing Authority. So that's where I was born and raised. And so people look at people that live there like, this is where you're stuck at. This is all you know is these 4 blocks. And I was pushed to do something differently. So that's how it started.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what made you want to become a teacher? Yes, I want to hear this.
Well, first of all, I was a horrible student. I was a horrible student.
From her first. She said she was a horrible student.
And not academically, but behavior-wise.
Okay.
So I can relate to a lot of things that kids go through these days because those kids were me.
Maybe you were bored and gifted and they didn't even know.
I don't know. They didn't call it that where I was from.
Okay.
They called trouble. And that's what happened. I got into a lot of trouble. I stayed. And then I had a teacher that really took me by the side. And he felt like, it was a group of us. And he felt like, well, I feel like you can do something differently. So in elementary school, I worked at his daycare with him and his wife, Mr. Sims. Thank you, Mr. Sims. If you're anywhere still out there, I'm looking for you. And him and his wife took me under their wings, and he just saw something in me. I'm in 8th grade, summer of my 8th grade year, I lost my best friend. Yeah, she was murdered. It was accident, but it happened. And so again, this is these little girls in the projects and things happen. And even after that, that's when I really kind of like hung on to Mr. Sims and his wife, because I felt like they can help me.
Village.
Exactly. My mom was adamant. Then she decided that we had to go. We had to move. And we moved. But in my mind, I still thought I was going to Phillips High School. Because that's what my friends were. That's what I knew.
That's all you knew.
That was my comfort zone. And my mom, once again, is teenage mom, but we're growing together. She was adamant, you can't go there. You cannot go there. And I still insisted, like I was going. I kept telling people, I'm going. Don't worry about it. I'll be there, y'all. I'll be there.
Your mama has to use some tough love.
Exactly.
Oh,
but lo and behold, I end up at the Simeon warehouse back then. So
that was God right there.
Yeah,
that's
why I went to high school as opposed to Phillips. Not that there's anything wrong with Phillips, because my friends went there and they turned out all right. They did a good job there, but it just wouldn't have worked for me.
Okay.
Because of the role I was taking.
Okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't know what time Miss Duchess comes on, but she is on, I believe on Wednesday. I just don't know what time. Wait, this girl? Wait. So God knew. God knew before your mama even knew. This was already preordained.
I guess that's what
you gotta think about it. Eyes and ears have not answered what God is speaking, because we don't know what the future holds. Right. We don't know what he's doing, but for everything, there's a purpose. I'm learning a purpose right now for my pain. I'm still trying to get it, but I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet.
Right.
Just like I went to all-girls school freshman year, sophomore year. Yeah, I went to Queen of Peace. I hated that school. And then sophomore year, I went to Harlan.
Oh.
And then, like, from Harlan, I couldn't wait. I went to Jones and graduated from Jones.
Okay.
So that was my dream school.
Okay.
And that was like, because I used to love, like I do now, dress up and wear heels. But God knew for you. And like when I had the desire for Jones since I was a kid, unbeknownst to me, I used to want to do real estate as a kid. That was my dream. I'm like, I want a building. I want my daddy to be the building maintenance person. And this is how it's gonna work out. So
it worked out like that?
No, not at all. I've been doing accounting since I was 13. So yeah, we're gonna get into some more. We're gonna hear some more. You all again, we're gonna be hearing a lot of my music from my niece, the real Amani. Y'all need to support her, but these encouraging lyrics, because I got some more questions for Samara. Y'all stay tuned. But this powerful testimony, this already powerful. We only 20 minutes in. Y'all stay tuned. Please ask some more questions and let's tweet these comments because this, okay. All right, Jesus, I hear you because we'll be back. Y'all stay tuned.
Memories haunt me like a ghost in my mind, reminding me of the pain I left behind. But I won't be held captive by the change of my past. I woke up on the floor with no memory of the fall. A seizure took control and I lost it all. I cried out to God in the darkness and the pain. Why must I suffer, Lord? What's the purpose of this strain? But I still hold on to the hope that you provide. A promise of healing, a love that won't subside. In my pain, I'll seek your face and trust that you'll bring me to a brand new place. 4 times I've fallen, 4 times I've cried, but each time you lifted me and helped me to get by. You're the great physician, the healer of my soul. I trust your goodness and your love that makes me whole. So I'll hold on to the hope that you provide. A promise of healing, a love that won't subside. In my pain, I'll seek your face and trust that you'll bring me to a brand new place. You're the God of my salvation, the rock that I stand on. You're the one who heals my heart and makes me whole again. In your presence I found my peace, a peace that surpasses understanding and never will cease. I'll rise up from the ashes like a phoenix born again. I'll walk in the light of your love and let my spirit be renewed again. You're the God of miracles, the one who heals my pain. I trust in your power and your love that remains. So I'll hold on to the hope that you provide. A promise of healing, a love that won't subside. In my pain, I'll seek your face and trust that you'll bring me to a brand new place. My pain, it may have shaped me, but it won't define me. I rise above it and let my spirit shine. And though it left its mark, I won't be held down. I'll use my story to turn it around. It's your girl, the real Amani. Y'all be blessed.
Y'all, we are back. And again, she has an amazing testimony. We were just talking about the power of prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And Tamara, how do you feel about the power of prayer?
Oh, prayer works. Prayer works. I've had many of people that had to pray for me, pray with me, pray over me.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank God for them every day. And I know that prayer answers.
Yes,
prayers are answered.
Mm.
And when somebody really is deeply into prayer,
Mm-hmm.
it reaches where it needs to reach to help you out.
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Okay. I needed y'all to digest that a little bit. So we in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, did you want to be a teacher then when you were in high school?
I knew I was going to be a teacher in 7th grade. I knew.
Okay.
I knew. And the reason I knew is because at my school, I had a lot of leadership responsibilities in elementary school. And it wasn't until I became a teacher that I realized what the teacher had done.
Mm-hmm.
To keep her out of trouble, we're going to make her be in charge. You go to the board. So now I'm separated from the other kids. You go to the front of the line. Now I'm separated from the other kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't give me a chance to like touch people, misbehave, get engaged in what I'm not supposed to be getting engaged in, because now I think I'm somebody in this classroom.
See?
I had a green book and everything. I tell people I had a green book in 7th grade.
You had the green.
I had the green book.
With the red pen.
Yeah, and I'm taking attendance. I'm doing it all.
No, you didn't.
Yes. So,
I remember that green book.
Yeah. So I knew in 7th grade I was going to be a teacher.
God already instilled in you.
So it was just a matter of now you got to take the steps to get there. And I really didn't know. Okay. I really didn't know because I didn't come from a family of educators. So no one can actually walk me through this. So I was the first to have to walk this educational pathway. And it was just trial and error. And then you keep trying until you get it right.
Say it again to the people.
You keep trying until you get it right. Just keep trying. Never give up. Just keep trying.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna keep going, man. You are encouraging me. You know who you remind me of, David. Let me say why. Because they already tried to pre-count you out because of where you were, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did the same thing with David because he was just according to what they were saying, describing David in the Bible, he was a sweaty, stinky person because he took care of the sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how God says, y'all look on the outer appearance. I look in the heart. Mm-hmm. And you also remind me of Jeremiah because he said, I've already knew you before you were in your mother's womb. Mm. And I'm also, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. All right. I just feel so much right now that God is saying about you. You remind me with the lady with the issue of blood, how you kept going when you fought that cancer. Mm-hmm. All you had to do was touch, and people just had to pray. You said, I got to keep going. You ain't say no woe is me. You didn't have no pity party. And look what God did. Even through heartbreak, you was like, you know what? I got to keep it going. Absolutely. I got to be there for my babies. I got to be there for my kids. Absolutely. And sometimes people need to hear that. What happens when somebody leaves? Mm-hmm. Or what happens when, just different circumstances. Through it all, God took care of you. Mm-hmm. And what I'm saying to everybody else is, and I'm saying this to myself as I'm saying this, allow God to take care of you. That's true. Because I'm in the process right now of learning surrender. Because sometimes I just want to be like, I think I got it, God. And God like, give it to me. And I'm like, I think I got it. And I ain't got it. Mm-hmm. But God already has it. He already got it planned out and sorted for you. Sometimes we want to go left and he wants you to go right. And there's a reason why. We're going to keep going. Oh, God, this is beautiful. So talk to us about the school you went to. What college did you go to? How was that?
Okay. So after graduating from Simeon, I graduated class of 1989.
Okay.
Wolverines to my alumni buddies out there.
Okay.
And my first college I went to was University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
Okay.
Didn't really know much about it, but my stepdad was from Arkansas, so that was a close proximity to his sister. Mm-hmm. So my mother felt like that's a trusting spot. You got that support system.
Village.
Yeah, somebody to help you out. So I was there having the time of my life. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know college was college. So had a few of my friends, cousins that attended the school with me also. Mm-hmm. So we were having a good time.
Okay.
But it wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. So again, I had this mother that is not letting me just make no decisions on my own.
No.
She said, when you come back, bring all your stuff back with you.
Oh, you have to go back home?
Oh, it was only for a high second. A high second, not even a semester. It was just for the summer break. She said, I found another school for you to go to. She said, and they don't have to pay for books. You got free rental. If anyone knows my mother, you all know how she is.
Yep. So it's not like she will take care of her baby.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a lot of options. So I ended up going to Eastern Illinois University, where I got my undergrad degree.
Okay.
And that's where I got my teaching license. After I graduated from there, and then I went to work.
Where did you teach at?
As my first teaching assignment was at King High School, very first. But of course, my mom worked there too. So that was my very first teaching assignment there.
Okay.
I was there for a little bit, and then the school closed down. So I was a new teacher. The school closed down, and then I had a counselor there, and she said, "I want to give you a challenge." And again, being a new teacher, 23 years old, she was like, "Come and go with us. They opening up these new schools, but the kids are going to be 15 or over, too old to go back to grammar school." But they haven't met the requirements to go to high school.
Oh,
exactly.
God bless your ministry.
So I end up going there with them because I didn't know no better. And I trusted, these are my mom's friends. So of course I'm gonna trust them. Mm-hmm. I went with them. I went to what they called then academic centers, achievement academies. That's what they called them. So I was there, and I spent the next 6 years there.
Okay.
So wasn't a bad experience.
Okay.
I gained some great relationships with staff members, coworkers. I was able to actually be a little slower pace so I can actually learn what teaching was about. But it also put me in some challenges because we didn't have everything we needed. So we had to be very creative. because you got these new schools, they're not putting a lot of money into them. So you have to be very creative with your craft. And that kind of helped me out.
Okay.
So that helped me out a great deal with getting my feet wet in the game.
Okay, so here's my question to interject. What advice would you give to those that are fresh out of the water? Like, I'm ready to educate these kids.
I would say that make sure you get in a place that's suitable for you.
Okay.
So not every school is suitable for every person. And it doesn't make you a bad teacher. It just makes that's not a good fit for you.
Okay.
So sometimes in the educational field, you have to shop around also to find your niche.
Okay.
And where you fit in at and the type of audience that you are geared to. I know for me, my audience are students that look like me primarily, and that kind of come from a struggle.
Okay.
Because I can definitely guide you to where you need to be because I experienced that for my own self. Okay. So you got to just shop around till you find a place.
That's good. That's really good.
So because you're not a good teacher on this school, don't necessarily mean you won't be a good teacher and honored in another school. So I say, don't give up. Whatever it is, what's your passion? If you don't find the first place, don't give up. Just move around until you find your best place.
Okay, that's good advice. Yeah. Let's keep talking. So, after you got your foot wet, where did you go then? Because I want to keep going till you got principal. You was like, I just want to be the principal.
Okay, so after that, I took my talent on the road. And I went back to the place where I graduated from. I taught at Simeon Career Academy.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
What year was that?
I taught there from 2001 to 2006.
Oh, that was after I graduated. Man, okay. Because I was gonna say I should have considered.
Yeah.
Because
so
I stayed in the city. I stayed on 86 in Dorchester. I didn't want to go to no CBS.
Okay.
I had my own reason. It was too big for me. I was just like, no, I have anxiety every day because I went to the school like,
it's too big.
Too big.
Yeah. But it's good that you not recognize that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a good fit for you.
Yeah, my dad was like, you sure? I'm like, dude, do you see how little I am? I'm only 4 something. I'm 5'2" now, people. But you went back to Simeon.
I went back to Simeon to teach, yes.
Okay.
So while I was working on my my master's degree, one of Simeon employees, we were in the same cohort. And he was actually a Simeon grad too.
Okay.
And then he asked, he was like, are you ready to come back home yet? And I was like, well, we got a position. So think about it.
Okay.
So I did, took my resume up there, and it was just like, not a question whether they was gonna hire me or not. I was hired.
See, look at God.
Yeah.
Look at God.
He keeps working. He keeps working.
Ma'am, he
keeps working.
He sounds like he ordering your steps.
Yeah.
Keyword, everybody, ordering your steps.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So then I left there in 2006 for another journey. See, it's always somebody want me to go someplace.
Yeah, what did you teach at Simeon?
Physical education.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a PE teacher where I had, again, great relationships with the staff, with students. And I can tell you later why I know it paid off with my students. But then our assistant principal was going to be the principal at your alma mater,
Jones,
Harlan.
Oh, Lord. Okay, that was 95, 96.
So I went over there in 2002.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Harlan with him as a dean. Oh my gosh. Yes. Did I know what a dean did? No. Absolutely, I didn't.
God elevated you from here to here to
real quick. Real quick in the walls of Harlan. In the hallways of Harlan, real quick.
No comment about my experience.
Yeah, real quick. So then I spent a nice part of my career at Harlan. I served at Harlan as a dean. Some people would say, well, again, this is what God put you where you need to be when you need to be there. And I was a dean for like 18 years at Harlan.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I loved being able to restore students to where they need.
Saying, drop them gems. You get in where you fit again.
To restore students to where they need to be. And it's nothing better than you being able to relate to the students.
Right.
When you can relate to them, you get more out of them. When you are too far above them, then they don't hear you. They don't want to see you. They don't want to talk to you.
Right.
So definitely that was that was a great place for me. We established a team. When I say this was a dynamic team, it was a dynamic team. We made some great change, positive changes inside of Harlan.
Okay.
And people know about it now. And people we don't even think knew what was going on over there. They knew because we hear about it still today.
I used to hear about it on the news, Al. It was like a 360, like.
Yeah, so it was good. So then from then, when administration changed, sometimes a lot of positions can change. So then I was put back in the classroom to teach.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
What did you teach this then?
Physical education.
Okay.
Right at Harlan.
Okay.
But then again, sometimes God puts some on people's plate and say, don't be too crazy. You need her.
Woo.
So then I was asked to come back and be the assistant principal. So now I'm gonna put you in the classroom, but I need you to come back out the classroom. Wow. And that's exactly how it went.
So you became assistant principal
at Harlan. Absolutely.
Okay. Wow. Man. God just trusted you to let me fast track you. Wow. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. That is amazing.
I looked through the mirror this morning, saw a face I barely knew. Tired eyes, heavy heart, Lord, I don't know what to do. But you whispered through my silence and said, child, I see you still. Even in the cracks and the shadows, you're working out your will. It's just a mirror talk, but you're in the room. When I can't stand tall, you carry me through. I speak the truth through tears and flaws, and somehow I feel your love in it all. Oh, this is mirror talk. It's a holy place where brokenness meets amazing grace. I told the mirrors my failures, the dreams that slipped away, but you reminded me gently, my mercy's new each day. I named my fears and questions, the guilt I tried to hide, but you said I already knew, and I never left your side. It's just a mirror talk, but you're in the room. When I can't stand tall, you carry me through. I speak the truth through tears and flaws, and somehow I feel your love in it all. Oh, this is a mirror talk. It's a holy place where brokenness meets amazing grace. You turn reflection into redemption, my shame into a song. You meet me in confession, and you love me all along. This mirror's not just a glass, it's where I see the child you made me to be. It's more than just a mirror talk, it's a star space where you wipe your tears and show me grace. I speak the truth through pain and praise, and find you in my honest gaze. Oh, this mirror talk, it's a healing flame, where I say my mess and you call my name. So I'll keep talking to the mirror, knowing you'll be there too. It's just me and you, Lord, and that's more than enough to get me through. It's your girl, the real Amani. Y'all be blessed.
So we are back. She is now assistant principal of Harlan. Wow. So you went from dean to PE teacher. Now you assistant. God is showing favor on you, man.
Yeah.
This is some favor.
But sometimes they'll sit you down too.
Okay.
So with administration change.
Okay.
Again.
Yes. Ooh, this is a lot of changes.
That's what happens in the educational field sometimes. Okay. Unfortunately, it happens. So again, you got to be strong. You got to prepare yourself, and you got to be able to withstand the storms.
Okay.
And we know that storms come. And we say this too shall pass.
Yeah, but we be like, not when we in it.
Right.
You be like this. When are we getting out? Hello? Yeah. I feel like I'm stuck.
Yeah. So with administration changes, so once you get a new principal, they have an option to keep their staff,
okay,
or displace their staff.
Oh.
Yeah. So I received a new principal.
Okay.
And he decided I don't want you no more.
Oh.
So I called it fired. Everybody else called it displaced. But when you ain't going to work and you have no job, that's to me you fired.
Yeah.
So again, I took it with a grain of salt.
Mhm.
I prayed about it
Mhm.
and I walked
Say it
out
again.
the door.
Say it
I
again.
prayed about it and I walked out the door with my head up.
Yes.
And I was at home, and this is during the midst of COVID. Nobody's hiring during COVID.
No.
Exactly. But I was able to stay where I lived at, pay my mortgage, pay my bills,
Say that.
pay my mortgage, pay my bills, and keep on living.
God kept.
Yes. God kept me. Honestly, when I say it, it was hard. It was hard. But I can always say, too, though, I have a village. I have a village. I have a very tight-knit family.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing I can call and ask for that I won't get. And that's the same way they can call and ask me, and I'm going to give. So my family was the biggest supporters, and keep your head up. Don't stress. Don't do this. Don't do that. You know, and everybody knows stress can cause you to come out of remission. And, you know, so I had a lot that I had to look at. And again, I had 2 children in college. I had a son, I had grandkids. So I had to stay strong for them.
Mm-hmm.
So again, when I say pray, I ain't learned how to pray harder than that time right there.
But you was dependent on God.
Yes,
See,
absolutely.
that's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
That was when your faith was kicking in.
Mm-hmm. And it had to be tested. And the best thing we had was when we online. I'm gonna be at church. I don't care if we online in person. I'm gonna be there.
Yes.
And so that happened. And then again, now God, I was staying at home for an entire year.
Okay.
So God sent another prayer warrior to give me a call.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told me you still sitting at home. I said yes, but it was like very like nonchalant because I feel like he got me.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like,
strong faith.
I have a position. Yeah. He said it ain't where you want to be, but it's a start back.
Okay.
So I went to Corliss.
Okay.
I was at Corliss, and he said this. He said, I'm gonna say this to you. You won't be with me long because I know when somebody hear you're here, they're gonna want to come and get you.
Somebody was prophesying to you, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you run back those last 3 comments? Because I missed those. I'm sorry, y'all. This woman of God right here is speaking life. See, oh yes. Look at the hearts. We love you too.
Love you.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I spent all of 2.5 months at Corliss.
That's it?
That's it.
What did you do at Corliss?
I was the dean. But within those 2.5 months, it was very impactful. Very, very impactful. Even to me leaving, you don't realize the impact you make on a person or people until it's time for you to leave. And then you really know who really, really was on your side, who entrusted you, who felt like you came and made their team better. So, and then along the way, I got new friends. Oh. Yeah, I got new friends. Hey, Janelle. Got new friends. Hey, VJ. They're from Corliss.
Okay.
And so we grew a bond there. I got an opportunity to work with my cousin again.
See, blessings.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, both cousins. I had 2 cousins there that I worked with. And so it was like when I came, it was just like maybe I was the missing piece to the puzzle.
Okay.
And we just like kept it moving, even though we're all in different capacities, but we kept it moving. But I'm sitting in my office one day. They said, you need to come to the office. The principal wants you. I get to the office. There's another gentleman sitting there with him.
Oh, boy.
And they say, we need you to go to Clemente to interview. I said, I don't want to go to Clemente. That's on the west side.
I never heard of Clemente. Oh, Nadia said the storms do come, but God commands the storm. Yes, he does. And never puts on us more than we can bear. I've never heard of Clemente. So
yeah, well, it's located on the west side.
Okay.
And I went over there because, again, trust us, Ellis. Go ahead over there. You may like it. You know, he's looking for somebody strong to work side by side with him, the principal. So I went over there and again interviewed, get a call. Hey, I want to offer you this position. So now I become an assistant principal at a predominantly Puerto Rican school.
Oh wow!
Where I don't speak any Spanish. But so that was a challenge.
Yeah,
that was a challenge. But I went there. and I made it work, and I made it work the best for me, the students, and the staff. I think that was, that position gave me an opportunity to learn even more things.
Okay.
And in that position, I spent 3 years there. That prepared me for where I'm at today.
Oh, so in other words, God was ordering your steps. And because God was ordering your steps and you were hearing and listening and being obedient, he already had and made your stuff smooth. And when the storm hit, I know you got a little shaky and a little nervous.
Absolutely.
But you trusted God, and God was like, I want you to come out. You're doing good. Also brings me back to the Bible. Job, Satan, what you doing here? I'm traveling to and fro, seeking who I may devour. And God said, not Job, have you considered Tamara? Yeah, I did, but you keep putting your hands on it and everybody praying for her. What's up with this? Have you considered Tamara? Yes, God. Go ahead. Let her go through the store through COVID. And then what happened? All right, God, I'm done. All right, come on now. And then blesses you and prepares you and making the ways for you. Man, woman, ma'am, what you have impacted a lot of people and a lot of people's lives. Yeah.
And I could say a lot of people have impacted me too.
And you are still doing it. Again, the purpose of It's My Time to Shine is New School Testimony Service. I have independent artists, so if you have clean content and clean music, or maybe you want to share your testimony, contact, because they don't have this, and we need to encourage people. We need to let people, it's more stuff that God is still here. God is still in the blessing business. God has not forgotten about you. He loves you. His goal is not to harm you, but for you to be in good health, so have a bright future for you. And sometimes that road might be heavy. And sometimes the storms you get a little shook in your faith, but God. And he's never lost. And I have to keep telling myself, has God ever lost anything? No. Is there anything too hard for me? That's what gets me all the time. Is there anything too hard for me? And I'm going to have to think about that. No. Just relax, relate, release to me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
This is good because this is encouraging me right now.
And this is like the craziest thing. So I got comfortable at Clemente. Very comfortable. Again, we're making progress. Things are going great. We're moving. The data is showing that we're doing some spectacular things. And then I'm laying on my couch. My principal calls. He said, Simeon is advertising for a principal. I was like, okay. He said, you're not going to apply? Today's the deadline. I was like, I thought about it. And along the way, I got some other calls. Have you considered it? And it was always a no. No. Because I felt like this spot, you got to do some things. I'm not selling my soul to anyone.
Say it again. Say it out loud.
I'm not selling my soul to anyone. I don't want any favors. I don't want to owe anybody anything. So I don't want to get with you and then you say I owe you. I don't want to get with you and I owe you. If I'm going to do this, I got to get up there and do it. So I did wait to the umpteenth hour to submit my application.
We're going to pause. We'll be right back, y'all, because y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear this. Y'all stay tuned. Come on, Monty. We got to hear one of your infamous songs. Come on, baby.
Outside is shaking, and my heart is tempted to be breaking. I'll stand firm on the rock of ages, and hold on to the promises of his pages. I'll stay strong in the Lord and his might. With his word, I'll shine so bright. I'll face the trials in the darkest night. With faith and hope, I'll hold on tight. When fears and doubts creep in like a thief and try to steal my peace and my relief, I remember what the Lord has said. Fear not, for I am with you to the very end. Strong in the Lord in his might. With his word, I'll shine so bright. I'll face the trials in the darkest night. With faith and hope, I'll hold on tight. I gotta stay strong now. 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 He is my refuge, my shelter, my guide. He is my rock, my salvation, my pride. I'll trust in him with all my heart and soul, and I'll stay strong through every stormy road. I'll stay strong in the Lord and his might. With his word, I'll shine so bright. I'll face the trials in the darkest night. With faith and hope, I'll hold on tight. I gotta stay strong now. 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 It's your girl, Darilla Amani. Y'all be blessed.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Tamara, you know what you remind me of? I got you in the palm of my hand. I'm going to bless you for your faithfulness. And then because you are inspiring and leading other people to the Lord, I'm going to keep on bringing this. And the more you do this, I'm going to keep increasing and enlarging your territory. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get back.
Okay.
So at the last 23rd hour.
Exactly. So I submit my application. So it takes a little while. So I didn't know if I made it to the next round or what.
Okay.
But then I finally get a call from their LSC president who says, congratulations. We'll send a formal letter. We would like to invite you to the next round.
Okay.
So the next round, it was okay. It was fine. Then there was another round.
How many rounds is it?
Simeon is special.
Okay.
Simeon is a special place. And I say they did what they had to do to get the best person for the job.
Okay.
So another round. And in that round, it was a panel, of course. And on this panel, there was me and two other candidates.
Okay.
And so it was just a round robin of questions, your experiences, the supportive data that you had to support your claims. And then they had a participation from the audience. So they had a ballot at the end, And then after that, I get a call maybe about a week or two later to say, the LSC would like to meet with you again.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
was this your dream to be the principal?
It was my dream to be the principal at Simeon.
Okay.
Not to be the principal just anywhere.
But you wanted specific.
I wanted
So
to
you wrote the vision and you made it plain.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So then I went in one evening to meet with them again. They had a round of questions. I guess they wanted to ensure that I knew what I was talking about and I was going to be the person that give them what they wanted. And at the conclusion of that interview process again, I was offered a contract.
Look at God. Won't he do it?
Want to do it?
It was your
Absolutely.
time to shine.
Yeah.
Shining. So, Mr. Mira, you are very humble, very sweet. What makes you stick out? And what made you decide, God, I'm ready to take this mission to ensure and spread not only the goodness of you, but to bring out the positivity and break down that stereotype?
Well, I will have to say it have to be my children. I always want to be a positive role model for them. I always want to put in front of them what they can be. And that makes me work even harder. And again, people may not think it. I have younger cousins, and I always want them to see and know that despite where we came from, you can be this too. And I can say I'm really, really proud of them. So I do have some that follows them and behind me in education, and they're doing great, magnificent, I'll say.
Yay.
They have a lot of success stories also. And so that what keeps me grounded, because I know there are people that's watching me, and I know there's people that's like rooting for me to fail. So that makes me pray even harder. And that lets me know. And I tell people all the time, the best thing Pastor could have told me one day is that you covered. And he said, God got you covered. And I live with that every day. And it's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't wake up in the morning and I thank him. Before I even get started, I'm going to thank him for this opportunity. And it may not be out loud. I may not be screaming it. But when I open my eyes, I'm thanking him, because a lot of people didn't wake up.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to thank him. I'm going to thank him, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to pray. And even at work, my business manager, she always cracked jokes. She says, "Could you put it out there in the air? Because when you, for whatever reason, when you put it out there, it keep coming." And I do. And we even had a moment today that was a laughing moment, and it was about the silliest things, about some paper plates, some plates that's supposed to have been delivered from Amazon that we needed for our event we had today.
Okay.
And she came in my office. She said, "Hey, I don't know what you be doing, because you pray that these plates get here before 12 o'clock today."
Ooh.
And I threw my hands up in the air. And she came running in there. She's about some girl they here.
Look at God. Look at God. The plates
The plates are here. So that's how I just keep myself grounded.
That's good. I have two questions, because we near the end, y'all. Slash a few minutes. What advice would you give to those that wants to not only pursue education, but wants to pursue better for their life?
What I would say is just don't give up. You're going to hit some bumps in the road. You're going to have.
Says you are encouraging her, by the way.
Thank you, Regina. You can do it. Whatever it is, you can do it. Don't give up. I understand it may not come when you want it, but it's always going to be on time. And don't turn to negative people for advice. Look at people who are doing what you want to do and follow in those footsteps. They already have paved the place for you, the way for you. All you have to do is follow those footsteps, because they're already there, and just keep pushing.
Okay. What advice would you give to the person that is trying to do it, but sometimes we struggle? What would you tell them?
When you struggle, I would say,
or going through, I call it a storm.
Going through the storm, you have to pray, and you have to pray again. And I can say this, going into my last interview, I'm on the phone with Tori, my cousin, hey boo. And she said, before you get out the car, make sure you pray. And whatever you pray for, that's what you get in today. And I said, okay. She said, just take a moment for yourself. Because my phone is ringing. She said, take a minute for yourself. Don't answer your phone anymore. Say your prayer and walk in that place and walk in your confidence. And I did just that. So I know prayer works. So if you're going through the storm, you will soon come out of it. But you got to be patient. Be patient. Be patient.
So you all, I'm going to have Samara back on. I don't know when, but I will soon. I got to get back my ladies panel I'm probably going to do not like once every quarter at the end of the month, because I would love this, because we need to hear this. We need to hear the goodness, the positivity, the motivation to keep going. So you all, it will be happening soon. I just haven't got my panels together. But Samara, we're about to close, and as I do with all my guests, I need you to point at yourself and say, it's my time to shine.
It's my time to shine.
You all, I need you all to point at you all selves and say, it's my time to shine. Because guess what? It's my time to shine. It's you all's time to shine. Y'all have an amazing Tuesday and an amazing week. Tune in next Tuesday. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. God will give it to me. But y'all be blessed. See y'all.
Thank you all.
You're welcome.
Unstoppable in this game of life.
So you all
Untouchable.
know what I do on every show.
In God mode, I can conquer.
What are you gonna say?
No limits, no fear, just a thrill of the chase. I'm running through the
You all
cosmic race. With every heartbeat,
You all point at yourselves and say, it's my time to shine. It's my time to shine. It's you all's time to shine. Have a good one.
I'm untouchable. With every challenge I stand tall. In God mode, I can conquer it all. So let the world